The inspiration of putting the preserve here took place in my parents' home. After my dad had passed away, we decided to have a memoriam for him here. Growing up here and falling in love with this environment was the motivator to think on a bigger scale. It was decided that we would preserve as much as we could, and that ended up being a majority of the property and then some. That concept grew into what it is today.
We spent a lot of time right before we were married at this place, before there was anything here, up on the mountainside of the preserve. And we'd just go up there and walk around and bring a picnic lunch or come out here, and it was just some of the happiest memories that I have of Tad.
The cool thing about Tad, and this is what I'm really gonna miss, is that he just knew so much. Like, he knew, he was from there. Like, he grew up there. He was like hiking on the ridge, and he just had so many stories and just such deep knowledge about it that he really was like, he was a steward of the land.
Tad had an obsession with nature in every aspect of his life, the way he dressed, the stuff he collected, to, his love and admiration for the nature park and everything he did.
I think the largest impact that I see is that space is there. And I drive by it and I see it and I'm just like, wow, this is better than I ever imagined.
I think somehow Tad put his fingerprint on this property and on this project early on, and I think that his spirit really is what will be most pervasive as it goes on.
Tad loved art, so when he was chipping away at the art stone out in the front of the preserve here, he tried, I think, to have what he was doing with that rock reflect where he was coming from in this world.
Tad's influence, it's become what it is, the preserve that it is, and even when he gave it to Utah State University, his biggest concern was this would still be a community asset to Park City.
This has really become a dream come true because of the wildlife that's here. And living close, I get to experience this place every day. I see it, and it's always changing, it's always different. And that's, to me, is the blue ribbon. That's what makes this all worthwhile.
The best way to keep Tad's memory alive is to honor nature and to associate him with the preserve and everything that was good about it. Friendship, kindness, love, compassion. He was just a big, compassionate person, and I think that's what the Swaner Preserve's all about.
I do feel really grateful that the Nature Swaner Preserve is there, because it is a legacy for him, and it is a way for me to be in contact with him.
Tad will always be a part of the preserve, and I'm so glad that this is really a part of his legacy, because truly, this is who he was. This is who he is. And I know he's here now. I know he's here now.
Future of us is to be able to create this oasis so that it can be a safe harbor for all these animals. And so very exciting days are ahead.